Yo, so what makes Nottingham great and what we judge it by? Some say popularity is getting by. We got the Vixen, it's in the top 10. Her the most popular, yo, it's amongst them. Our city's home, a famous known Robin Hood. He's a legend in the place and he's doing good. We got the music right here and it's really that great. Tune in to Nuts TV.
When you come out of college, you have to remember that you really are going to be starting from scratch. So don't be too proud. Don't think you're going to go in as a film director, because that is very, very unlikely to happen. Maybe try and focus on what you think people are looking for. You know, not only what interests you, but what's going to make you more employable. So try and focus on making sure that you've got the skills that people are going to need. But don't be afraid to ask people who've got more experience than you for some help and advice, because this is the kind of industry that relies on people who've got experience helping people who are coming in. And people don't mind as long as you are kind of enthusiastic and engaged with what they're doing. They will always help you.
Hello, I'm James Berkeley and welcome to a segment I call Why Watch This, where I'll be showing you the most popular television series and telling you why you should be glued to the tube. Right! So if you're looking for a good survival horror drama, look no further than AMC's The Walking Dead. I'm James Berkeley, that's why you should watch this. So did you get them all?
Yeah.
Ah! Push her away! Push her away! Did you just get... You just got bit. Sorry, dude.
I've always been into dressmaking. My mother was a seamstress, so I grew up with her making wedding dresses, prom dresses, dresses for us all throughout my life. So I think it's just kind of natural progression for me to pick up the family trade. When I was in the womb, I probably had the sewing machine chundering away. So my mum was always into crafts. She has a knitting machine, sewing machine, making her own jewellery. So it's not something I could really put a date on. I think even when I was a little toddler, I was probably running around her, stealing her scissors and getting scraps of fabric and making Barbie doll dresses with tying them around the dog. And so that's probably my first couture piece, was scraps of fabric tied around my dog.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Big Dome Little Dome. I'm James Fairclough, and this is Don Badgick, and we are here with Mr. Sam Ellis.
Hello.
So what advice would you give to an up-and-coming media practitioner?
Scavenge your camera, get yourself a computer you can edit on and get on with it.
Simple as.
Simple as. And that's all we have time for. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
My career started many years ago when I graduated from Nottingham Trent University. I started doing corporate videos for local industries and then slowly worked my way into doing more commercial work for organisations in Nottingham, and eventually I started doing feature films with the director Shane Meadows. My first of which was Somerstown, the second one was Le Donk and Scorsese.
So with all that in mind, we're off to a student's house to see how they live, how they look after themselves. And I felt the best way to really get to feel a student's kind of way of living is to have a look into their home and house and see how they get up to. So that's where we're off to now. Let's go.
My name is Mark Wheatley. current NTU student. If you'd just like to follow me in. A few bits of rubbish all over the floor, some dirty bins, because on a regular basis we do miss the dustbin men.
This week our show will be featuring the best in indie, so sit back and relax while we run you through the top 5 best tunes to be listened to right now. Wake up and put that groove on, it's a top 5 show. And over to Carl and James for this week's zombie themed review show.
Run! Run!
I think it's just the excitement of having stories to do every day that keep you, keep you sharp and keep your mind going, and being able to, write stories that interest people that people are going to be reading online. Yeah, I think it's the variety of the job that I really enjoy the most.
Well, I first, in my sort of sixth form, my A-levels, I picked up a video camera. That's when I first did my first, I guess you'd call it a music video. It's just like a homebrew, just took a piece of music that I liked and did some stuff with it. And then on my foundation course, I carried on doing stuff with VHS. And then when I went to my degree, I specialised, I really stuck with photography and carried on doing stuff on the side, filming for fellow students' films. Because I used a camera, they asked me to film their projects. Sometimes on video, sometimes on 16mm. But I kept on with photography, and then when I graduated I started writing and started working in narrative stuff. I haven't worked in different countries, but certainly I've exhibited in lots of countries. And I think in the earlier days, that was really what I'd consider the sort of pay, because you do stuff for nothing. And then the perk of the job was to go and travel, which I used to see as, free holidays all over the world, but now they're a bit, I don't know, the novelty wears off really, it's a bit time consuming.
I would be the producer of Coronation Street, without a doubt. I absolutely love Coronation Street. I've never worked in drama and entertainment. I've always worked more on commercials and documentaries, and I think that would be a fantastic job to have. Yes, I do. Well, I've been through it myself, and obviously, you know, we employ people who are kind of fresh out of college as well. I would say, although you've been through some training, when you get out there, you know nothing. You have to remember that you don't actually know anything and that you're going to start again from scratch. So you've got to be prepared to really do anything that comes your way to improve your skills and learn from people who've been doing it longer than you. And that's fine. Nobody minds helping newcomers to the industry because that's how this industry works. So you've got to get out there, you've got to be enthusiastic, you've got to seize opportunities as they come up and never be too proud to ask for help.